Hello everyone, and welcome in to another match of Roulette Raceway Free. My name is Cabin, you can simply call me Cab, and today we find ourselves in another elimination match down here in the lower bracket. The two players up in this round of elimination, where one goes in and only one goes out. Wait, no, that's two goes in and one goes out. That's how it works. Yes, of course. Anyway, the two players in question are, to the left, we have ChannelJoined, and to the right, we have Parapluie. ChannelJoined, a fairly prevalent player in the roulette community from what I've seen, having participated in 5 Roulette Rivals tournaments before, with Parapluie, however, being a new face, having joined just as recently as Roulette Rivals 13, with me casting one of their matches where they made quite an astonishing Paris play, sniping Dahlia on the balcony. It made quite an impression of me, and I'm definitely excited for both of our players going up against each other here, for we can see that our first map, being Hokkaido, has to spin Eric Soders with an explosion as the yoga instructor, and Yuki Yamasaki with a neck snap as the morgue doctor. Now, as a friendly reminder, it is the first map. It is chosen by our randomized numerical generation. And as we speak, both of our players are loading in at around roughly the same time. Let's see, both starting off in the morgue with a quick replan from Para, unfortunately.
Let me guess.
As ChannelJoined makes their way off the table and into the hallways with a peekaboo on that morgue doctor who's studying that body with the second one. As Para has now finished their replanning, changed out the loadout, and is now loading in once again, ChannelJoined has successfully subdued the morgue doctor around the corner, having now shot out the evidence behind the window, and have now dragged the morgue doctor's body to safety. Whilst Para has opted to throw a snail towards both of the morgue doctors, thus knocking both of them out, and now has their disguise in hand. I repeat now, we have both of our players walking around the morgue, each in their own morgue doctor disguises, with ChannelJoined, however, reaching the garage as we speak, walking past the yoga instructor, now bumping them along the way to the laundry room, knocking them out in the laundry room hallway, as well as one other employee here. That's both of them knocked out. Meanwhile, Para has also reached the laundry hallway with the yoga instructor out by the glass balcony, while Channel has reached Yuki Yamasaki, opting to throw an emetic gas grenade on her. We will see that she's been caught in the emetic gas, so a very nice throw from ChannelJoined there. They will be going to a bathroom shortly. Whilst on Para's end, they're in a similar situation to where Channel was just a few minutes ago. With Yuki down in the hallway, they have an emetic pistol in hand. They've secured both Yuki and one of their bodyguards. Very, very nice. Both of our players have the disguise needed, and they both have Yuki emedicked. Although Channel has one additional guard to take care of, that will not be any problem at all, as they eliminate Yuki Yamasaki, and Para shortly following suit. Just dragging their body real quick, making sure they're not snapping the bodyguard, and there we go! That's both targets eliminated for both of our players. Very, very nice. Although Para does have a running guard, a guard running towards the unconscious yoga instructor body. That's some very unfortunate timing for Para's end, as they need that disguise like right now. And that's some unfortunate timing to have the guard notice it just then and there. Oh, the yoga instructor has awoken, but the guard seems to be away. Meanwhile, ChannelJoined, who's had the yoga instructor knocked out since way ago, is now in the morgue as the yoga instructor, knocking out that last morgue doctor. Para having now knocked out the yoga instructor themselves, making sure they're now nicely well and hid as they're walking up the staircase in the main hall of the hospital, now in the snow garden, with an explosive baseball in hand. Para, explosive baseball in hand in the garden. What is going on? Hello. Para throwing a wrench at a handyman. ChannelJoined, explosive baseball in hand in the morgue. Para has a handyman, an unconscious handyman, knocked out with a wrench in the garden. I repeat, this could be a bit nerve-wracking. You do not want that body to be found. Para has now dragged that body behind a rock. It might be a save. Yeah, it might be a save on Para's end. A very well done save, hopefully. As they throw the baseball onto Eric Soders. Will that eliminate them? Yes, it will. That's Eric Soders eliminated for Para. And look at this, ChannelJoined following suit very shortly. That's both Eric Soders eliminated for both of our players. Although Para is closer to the exit. Or are they? They took a bit of a roundabout way towards the exit. Both of our players going towards the gondola. This is mirror gameplay right now. They are in like the same place in both of the like hallways towards the gondola. And that's both of them exiting. That's both of them exiting. That's a photo finish without a doubt. Very nicely done from both our players. Oh my. Let's have a look-see here. This is a perfect time to give a very special shout out to our dear admin, being Chris. So our dear admin Chris will take a look-see at both of our players and calculate the necessary photo finish data for, well, both of them. In the meantime, it would appear that we have some time to kill. Or hang on, wait, hang on. Oh, another RNG map. Yeah, hang on, I recognize something along the lines of that in the rules. Hang on. Ah, we have some time to kill. Ah, now's the perfect time to read the rules. Give me a second, I'm bringing them up. I have slightly forgot how it works when there's a photo finish. Let's see. Where are ya? Where are ya? Yes, here we go. If a map ends in a photo finish tie or a timeout tie, and the match is not over, the next map is selected by the player who didn't pick the previous map. If the first short map ends in a tie, another short map is selected at random. But that is presuming both of our players tie from this photo finish, of course. So, in the case that they both tie, and they both get 1 point each, we will have another RNG map. And if one of the players wins, we go with the regular rules, where the losing player chooses the next map. We did have 2 loads from Para. They did make a replan very early on in the spin. That could be a big difference in this photo finish. That could be what seals the deal for ChannelJoined and gets them the points. But until then, we are going to see. We will see how things turn out. Of course, in the meanwhile, if you all wouldn't mind listening to me some more, we could look more closely at some of the stats for our players. Starting with ChannelJoined. And specifically, where are you? Let's have a look-see here. Oh, hang on, we have a quick before we continue, we have a quick note from Chris in the chat. Curry is checking the database, because channel pressed done, like, 3 or 4 times, so I don't have a time. That's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Oh yeah, hang on, and also another note from the chat, specifically the Discord chat. Both of our players have been waiting very patiently on both of the loadout screens here without knowing if there's been a photo finish or not, as that wasn't published in the matchups chat. Oops. And yeah, as stated in the Twitch chat, Chris does not know what the time difference is, because they don't have accurate times. So we will unfortunately wait here for a little bit longer until that is sorted out. Although, at the end of the day, no worries. At the end of the day, no worries. Now, let's have a look-see at those stats, shall we? Starting with ChannelJoined. Never mind. One last note from the Twitch chat. Chris, update. He actually pressed done 6 times. 6! 6 times! Are you kidding with me? Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright. Alrighty then. That's fun. Starting with ChannelJoined on their stats. Hokkaido. They have a win rate on Hokkaido of about 83%. Having won 5 of those times and played the map 6 times. Whilst on Para's end, they are quite a new player, so they might not have that many stats, but for funsies we can take a look-see and see if they've played on Hokkaido. Did they play on Hokkaido in the last tournament? Yes, they did. They played it once and unfortunately lost. Though, as said, they are a new player. They haven't had that many stats yet. And either way... And either way, it is a bit of a fortunate... It's been a bit of a fortunate RNG for ChannelJoined, considering their stats and how much they've won Hokkaido. That can't be denied. That can't be denied that it's been a bit some fortunate RNG for them. But that still doesn't mean it's over for Para. Because again, this was very, very close. This was very, very close and very, very fun near the end here, where both our players were running towards the gondola. So it was fun. It's still anyone's game. ChannelJoined did press done 4 seconds earlier. We have an update from Chris that ChannelJoined pressed done 4 seconds earlier than Para. And Para, as said, did have a replan early on in the match. We could... There are some good odds that Channel might be taking home these points. But at the end of the day, we'll just have to see. At the end of the day, we'll just have to see. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Chris is typing. Chris is typing. Ooh. Excuse my silence, I am a bit nervous. I will say, I am a bit nervous for what awaits us. Para's loading into New York as we speak. Assuming if they're the one to pick the next map, they might have New York lined up as their pick. Or maybe they're just generally practicing. It's difficult to say for sure.
That's the first backup data disk secured. 2 more to locate.
Chris has stopped typing. Chris has stopped typing, no. I don't like it. I don't like the nerves that I'm feeling towards this. Chris. You can't do this to me. You can't keep me like this, please. Please.
Second backup data disk is secured. Just 1 to go, 47.
Where have these players been the rest of this tournament? We can have a look-see at that as well while we wait. Where have these players been in the tournament? Because Para got here from the match against the Reaper. Para got here from the match against Reaper. And ChannelJoined got here from the match against Quality. And funnily enough, Reaper and Quality will be going up against each other in round 3 of the winner's bracket. Whilst whoever wins this match will be going up against Pidgeiro in round 3. A worthy opponent, if I may say so myself. Chris was typing a few moments ago and then stopped. Chris, if you're listening to this, I apologize. I don't mean to put stress on you. I don't mean to put pressure on you. I really don't. I really don't, if you are listening to this. I will admit, I am mostly just saying all of these things because I am a bit on edge. I'm a bit on edge on how things will turn out. And this is just the first map. This is just the first map and the 2 first points. Ui, ui, ui. Chris is typing. Chris is typing. Oh, Lordy. It must be really, really close. It has to be, like, really, really close. And that's what makes it so scary. In my opinion, that's what makes it so scary, in my opinion, with this photo finish. Good evening in the chat. Welcome in. I do not know for how long you've been watching, but we finished the first map a few moments ago, and we have been waiting the photo finish to calculate. Oh my lord! Okay, speak of the devil, the photo finish has finished calculating. ChannelJoined has loaded for 8.47 seconds across one load. Parapluie has loaded for 12.37 seconds across two loads. As a friendly reminder, ChannelJoined pressed done 4 seconds earlier. Upon calculation, Hokkaido has ended in a tie with a difference of 2 seconds or less, leaving the score at 1-1 to both of our players. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. We're starting off the match strong with a 1-1 to both of our players. The next map will be chosen by RNG, as we can already see in the middle of the stream. And we can see that RNG has chosen Ambrose Island as our next destination. Oh, GG's once again. GG's once again to our players. 2-second photo finish on Hokkaido. That's right. That's right. I have updated on the stream as well that the next map is Ambrose Island, but I don't think it's working with the hang on, if I do it like that. If I do it like that and just call it Ambrose, I can keep it. I can keep the part about it being chosen by our randomized numerical generation. Randomized numerical generation seems to be very popular tonight. 2 maps in a row chosen by our dearest numerical generation. Ooh, and a note from In4Fun, the Discord chat. This is the first ever Map 1 tie in Raceway history. Both our players are making history here, fellas. That's how nice it is. That's how important this moment is. They're making history. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And from Chris, you could tie the next 4 maps, and we would still not run out of maps. Yes, keep it up. Just keep it up. Just tie the next few maps, please. You're already making history already. Let's keep it up. But if you had banned 3 to 4 short maps, it would be possible to not have a valid map to play. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, that reminds me. What did you two ban? What maps did the two of you ban? I haven't checked. I will say it very quickly. It is Paris, Dubai, Mendoza, and Haven Island. I will say that very quick. Just as the spin arrives. Just as the spin arrives, we will see it's Ambrose Island with a hook as the hippie for Noel Crest and fire as the engineer for Akka. Okie doke. Alright, Akka fire. Have fun with that. And then the hook. You got two options for that. You can unlock it as a loadout item, if I recall correctly. But you can also find it on the map, so it's up to you if you want to just take it on the map or if you want to bring a hook with you. Of course, if I recall correctly. And we will see that ChannelJoined will be bringing a hook with them, as I believe Para did not, as they're loading in and starting off in the central area. Moving just behind the wall here to Seeker Knoll, as ChannelJoined has opted to start by the hippie. They're starting out by the hippie, getting themselves a hippie disguise right off the bat. As Para is dropping off the explosives by the cave, having that set up, and ChannelJoined is climbing down the bridge, I can't find the word for it. The nature's pipe. Climbing down nature's pipe down the bridge. I can't find the word for it. Two very different strategies from both of our players here, as Channel has now dropped off their own explosive by the cave, and Para is just outside where Nolecrest is puking, having distracted both of the guards, knocking out them both in the bushes. Very, very nicely done, very, very clean, and knocking out Crest themselves in the outhouse. As said, very clean so far from Para. I like it. So now with Knoll isolated, it's just a matter of moving on to the next step, as ChannelJoined has now secured Knoll under one of the harbor bridges. Yes, by the restaurant, as Para went and got themselves an engineer disguise, just as Akka was about to leave their compound. They threw a briefcase to try and stop her, as Para's now placed a breaching charge by a fire barrel here. A fire barrel that perhaps Akka happens to walk past. But they did just... Hang on, okay, so there was a bit nerve-wracking there, because they kind of just stopped for a moment, but they still got caught in the fire. So that's Akka eliminated for Para, whilst ChannelJoined has reached the boardwalk where Knoll is puking and eliminated them with the fishhook. That's two. Yes, a note from the chat. Chris, Akka stopped to report the breacher to the guard, but couldn't report it in time before she got killed. Very, very nice. Whilst for Para, okay, both our players have eliminated one target each. Para, just outside Akka's compound in the engineer disguise, just gotten themselves the fishhook by the entrance, moving past an enforcer with a very, very nice whoosh. As ChannelJoined with Nolecrest eliminated, getting themselves the engineer from one of the harbor planks here, but they're dragging their body. They dragged the body by the boardwalk and got spotted by one of the guards. I believe that was one of Noel's guards, and that's a restart for Channel. Bloody heck, that was so clean as well. No. Oh, that is a huge lead for Para as they reach the hippie tents, having knocked out the hippie, dragged them into the bushes, and now have their disguise. They only have Nolecrest left, and as stated earlier, they isolated Nolecrest by the outhouse. So it's just a matter, and they have the hook in their inventory as well, so it's just a matter of getting to Knoll, throwing the hook at their head, getting the surveillance eliminated, well done, and then exiting. I believe they triggered the explosives right now. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Para triggered the explosive successfully. It is just a matter of eliminating Noel now. Which they will, as they reach Noel, accidentally throw the hook next to Noel instead of locking it onto their head, getting the attention of a nearby chef, but that's them dealt with. Just with a quick item drop to just get away their attention. Now, having a bit of a... It's a bit tricky with the headlock on Noel there, but that is Noel Crest eliminated for Para. Just a matter of making it to an exit now. I am eyeing ChannelJoined as they are reaching Noel Crest once again to secre them from below. But I believe it is too late as Para makes the exit. Para's made the exit, and I believe that's 2 safe points going to them. GG's, very cleanly played. Very, very cleanly played by Para. We will see that spin has now been removed from the stream. That's 3 points total to Para, as ChannelJoined will be choosing the next map. Ooh, GG's once again. This is getting interesting. It's also lovely to see a lot of you in the chat here. It's always lovely to have an audience in the chat. And I do appreciate it. Ooh, and there's the map choice from ChannelJoined. We are traveling to Miami, everybody. I will update that on the stream as we speak. Miami, chosen by ChannelJoined. And there we go. It is just a matter of preparation now, as the next spin will arrive in about 4 minutes. 34 minutes past the hour. Or actually, that would be 3 minutes. Yes, okay, that will be 3 minutes. Still 34 past the hour. Still 34 past the hour. I forgot that seconds were a thing. How much has both of our players played of Miami? Just out of curiosity, how much have both of our players played of Miami? For ChannelJoined, they've played it 4 times, having won 2 of those matches, leaving them with a 50% win rate. And for Para, they have played Miami twice and have unfortunately... yeah, they have played Miami 2 times and have unfortunately lost both of those matches. Although, didn't they have a bit of an odds disadvantage with Ambrose as well? Well, I was about to say that, but I see now that they just hadn't played Ambrose at all in a roulette tournament. So this could be the first documented case of Para playing Ambrose. I might be wrong with that, of course, but this may be the first documented case of Para playing Ambrose Island in the match. In which case, that would be neat. That would be very, very neat, and always good to start it off with a win on that record. As we speak, the Miami spin will arrive in just a minute. Both of our players, ChannelJoined being ready at the loadout menu, Para being ready just practicing. We'll be checking out some more things before we start, making sure everything's okay. And there we go, everything looks good. All looks good, knock on wood. With about 15 seconds until we begin, we will soon see that our spin in question is the following. Sierra Knox with Consumed Poison as Street Musician, and Robert Knox with an amputation knife as Kronstadt Engineer. Alright, you have fun with that. You have fun with that. So I do recall a strategy for Sierra Knox Consumed Poison in the downstairs bar, downstairs bar serving table in the Kronstadt, what do you call it, the Kronstadt showcase? The showcase room? I'm not sure. Although having Street Musician on top of that is not exactly fun. Paddock. Thank you, Chris. Paddock. On that note, though, we will see that ChannelJoined has loaded in, trying to calmer the Street Musician. Street Musician decided to, I'd not get calmered, leaving ChannelJoined to restart. So that's one restart already, this early on into the match. Reminds me of Hokkaido. Maybe we could get another photo finish. That's another restart on ChannelJoined, as they're trying to calmer the Street Musician, now opting to switch it out for a blue Easter egg. Let's see if this will get a Street Musician this time. Meanwhile, Para, after having planned for a while, is now loading into Miami for the first time. As we see on ChannelJoined's end, that yes, the blue Easter egg will do the trick against the Street Musician. And they've now been knocked out. ChannelJoined has their disguise, as Para has loaded in. Never mind, I was about to say, they did load in as an event crew by the podium, but it seems that they have opted to restart once again. This is, I will say, this is a bit of a tough spin. I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. It is a bit of a tough spin. But we will see that ChannelJoined has moved through the security room into the VIP area of the Grand Prix, moving down the pink carpet. All these super enforcers don't enforce the Street Musician, which is nice. And we will see now that yes, they have reached the Kronstadt paddock. This is the place I was talking about earlier, with this being the place you can perform Sierra Consumed. We will see ChannelJoined throwing the didgeridoo to lure in that waiter to the back room. As now go to this other back room where that waiter disguise is, and we will see ChannelJoined in the waiter disguise now. On Para's end, they've loaded in by the dolphin start, having moved on down to the to finish off on Para, they moved on down to the Street Musician, got them with the blue Easter egg, and is now moving into the garage, whilst ChannelJoined moved out of the paddock as a waiter, ran into those now active super enforcers, and got a rip. Very, very unfortunate, and you have my condolences. They have now loaded in, though, and gotten themselves a Street Musician once again, as Para, as said, is down in the garage, throwing a fire extinguisher to open this locked double door. There we go. Knocking out 2 of the NPCs inside as a bonus. There will be some mild panic, but I believe they'll be fine. As they're now moving towards the VIP access. No need for a ticket, as everyone is panicked, so that's good. And here they are. They've also reached the Kronstadt paddock here, moving in to get themselves the waiter disguise in this back room. So that's good. Both of our players are going with similar strategies to getting the Sierra consumed kill, it would seem. Not that I would know of any other strategy to get that kill, but still. There was still a good chance that there might be something else that I just missed. But this is what I know. This is what I know. And I'm weirdly happy to see that both of our players... I'm really happy to see that that knowledge is still, like, current, if that makes sense. It's still, like, in use. Hello, Agent Snail, in the chat, by the way. Hello, hello. Whilst on Para's end, regarding commentating, Para went out to... went away from the Kronstadt pit stop, got himself the amputation knife from the med bay, and ChannelJoined is also in the Kronstadt pit stop, having activated the generator, and is most likely executing the strategy of preparing a pit stop for Sierra Nox. We will see Para doing something similar, getting this Kronstadt mechanic knocked out, getting them dumped in the box right around the same time as Channel. We will see both of them stopping the race here now. There we go. Both of them will be pouring some... what is it? Is it flour or is it sugar that goes into the fuel compartment? I'm not sure. A note from Chris in the chat. Para, my guy, you still need waiter. They have the waiter disguise nearby, don't they? They have the waiter disguise nearby, if I recall correctly. As they got the medic disguise. Yeah, there you go, there it is. Wait, no, that's ChannelJoined. Sorry, that's ChannelJoined who had the waiter by the Kronstadt mechanic. As Para is getting himself the waiter from the medbay. Yes, there we go. So there we go. Both of our players have the waiter disguises on them. ChannelJoined now also has the amputation knife. So both of our players have similar loadouts, it would seem. Para quickly going into a box. I believe that was just a misclick. As they are now moving out of the Kronstadt pit. Sierra will most likely be approaching the paddock as we speak. Just have to be careful of the super enforcers now. That goes for both of our players. The waiter is in a good position for Para, the female waiter that's by the food stand. They're in the side room, looking at the wall. Para has now poisoned the dish, but now the waiter is next to them.
Thanks, I guess.
Whilst ChannelJoined successfully poisoned Sierra Nox, having more time to wait. Wait, is that a restart from Para? Uh-oh.
Next up,
Oh no, I was looking at Channel as that happened. What happened with Para? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. That's not good. That's not good. I was just about to commentate on Channel how they managed to, you know, eliminate Sierra. Oh. A note from Chris in the chat. He didn't deal with the enforcer or wait her cycle. Ay. Oh dear. That's unfortunate.
We still have a little time before our champion.
There is... Yeah, I mean, to be fair, ChannelJoined did deal with the waiter. They dealt with the waiter, and that helped with the... that helped in the long run. It helps to deal with that waiter, just to have him out of the way. Whilst Para didn't. That's a restart for Para, leaving Channel in a gigantic lead as they have entered the maintenance room of Robert's fortress, having distracted and knocked out a security guard. Now let's see if they can get an engineer in here instead. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. That's an engineer going into the maintenance room. They will get a hammer onto their head any moment now. There we go. That's the engineer knocked out, and a disguise gotten for ChannelJoined. And as they've got the amputation knife since earlier, they now have all of the tools required for eliminating Robert Knox. Meanwhile, Para trying their best to recover lost ground here, having set up the street musician in the paddock once again, moving into the Cronstar garage as a waiter once again. Will be trying to get the amputation knife once again, going with a faster approach this time. No need to get themselves a medic disguise, they can simply get it as a waiter. Very, very nice. As Channel, ooh, Channel has some very, very good timing here where they could... Oh, hang on. So, I was about to say that they might have some good timing here with Robert Knox being on the second level of the fortress, just outside the maintenance room, just past the reception desk here. That's Channel calmering one of the female engineers. Robert will notice their body and go towards investigating it. There is another engineer coming down from down the hallway. Channel will shoot them with a calmer as well, and they have eliminated Robert Knox right here in the middle of this hallway. They might be able to get away with this. They have to get rid of the evidence first, and very quickly move up towards the helicopter exit. But they might be able to get away with this. Just have to make sure that no one notices Robert Knox's body in time. Gamer, you gotta hurry! Gamer, you gotta hurry! Having thrown out the distraction for one of the bodyguards in the camera room, having now subdued them, got in their disguise. Go, 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 Channel, go, go, go. They have their shotgun. They have the guard's shotgun. Knocking out this other guard in the camera room. Shooting the evidence with a shotgun. Shooting the door with a shotgun. Go, 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 go. Channel has escaped. Channel gets away with it. GG. Well done. It works! It works! They get away with it! Nicely done! Oh, nicely done! Oh, that's some very well-deserved points. Oh, that's some very, very well-deserved points for Channel. On Paris end, is that the, hang on, is that Sierra Knox being eliminated now? There we go. There we go. Paris successfully eliminates Sierra Knox with the poison. It is unfortunately too late. But I am happy that they managed to get the kill in the end. Especially since that's what ripped them the last time. Whew. 2 points. 2 points going to ChannelJoined, leaving the score at 3-3. Oh, do we like to keep things even for this match? Oh, do we like to keep things close and even for this match? As Para chooses Colorado. Okay, alright. Forgive my tone of voice. I have some feelings towards Colorado. But alright, let's go. First 6 points, yes. Senel Car in the chat, it is first to 6 points, as Big Machete will confirm, answering with a yes. Parapluie chooses Colorado, that should be updated now on the stream. We'll just have a look-see on when the stream... I'm sorry, when the spin arrives. We'll just have a look-see on that. Did ChannelJoined stream just die for me? Yeah, okay, the game crashed. It would appear that the game crashed for ChannelJoined, as we see it being restarted. Whoops. Colorado will arrive at 52 minutes past the hour. Or just under a little bit of 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes, maybe 2.5 as we speak. 4 targets, damn it. 4 targets. I would like myself a lot of things. But do we have a timer for the spin? Do we have an exact timer? Yes, we do. Thank you. Speak of the devil and they arrive. 2 minutes until the spin arrives. I have to take a look. I need to look at our stats. Is this something you've chosen before? Para, have you chosen Colorado before as your map pick? No, you have not. No, you have not. At least not from what I can see. No, you have not. Alright. 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 If it is Colorado you want, it is Colorado you will get. If it is Colorado you want, it is Colorado you will get. Oh, Reaper. A note from Reaper. Where Para did actually choose Colorado in their last match. Good to know, good to know. So they have most likely been practicing Colorado recently. So yes, this could be an advantageous pick. This could be an advantageous pick for Para. Although I will have a quick look-see on ChannelJoined. See how they've been doing on Colorado. Not great. 30% win rate. Having played it 5 times. They've won it 1.5 times, which would imply 1 win and 1 tie in that case. So, this could very well be a strategic pick from Para, both in the case of having perhaps practiced Colorado, and also in the case of ChannelJoined's stats in regards to Colorado. And as we speak, there is only 5 seconds left until we begin. Let's see what you've got in store for us. It's Sean Rose with Fire as the Scarecrow. Good grief. Penelope Graves with Silenced Pistol as the Militia Technician. Ezra Berg with a Shotgun as the Militia Cook. Great, Militia Cook. Maya Parvati with Injected Poison as Militia Elite. Great! Fire Scarecrow, Sean Rose, and the Militia Cook, everyone's favorite disguise for Ezra Berg. I just see immediately in the chat, just how? How? Just do the Scarecrow Easter egg. Easy. Easy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for your wise words.
The guy.
ChannelJoined has loaded in. Loaded in by the bridge. Got through the door, destroyed the evidence, knocked out this Militia Elite. Entering Ezra Berg's compound as we speak. Gun, bullet impact noticed.
Young friend.
Knock out that bodyguard, knock out Ezra, knock out the other bodyguard. Para's still in the loadout menu. That's Ezraberg isolated for ChannelJoined. Moving up the stairs, moving on up the stairs, through the door. There's Penelope by the IT room. That's Penelope knocked out by Penelope. That's Para loaded in as a technician by the thingamajig. Moving on towards the house as a technician. ChannelJoined moving out of the house as a militia elite, shotgun on their back. Para going into the basement. Going into the basement of Escherberg. ChannelJoined. Are they moving towards the militia cook? They are moving towards the militia cook. That is red guns for Para. I am so sorry. Para got red guns as they were knocking out the bodyguards of Escherberg. The other bodyguard noticed. Let's restart. Moving on towards the house once again.
Terrorist turned insurgent.
Terrorist turned insurgent, you say, Diana. As ChannelJoined has reached Sean Rose as the militia elite. Going with a chain lure with a crowbar here. Okay. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this. That's a very nice chain lure. Luring Sean Rose all the way around this large farm machine and to the bushes here behind the barn. I'm intrigued. Whilst on Paris' end, they reached the basement once again and successfully knocked out both the guards this time. Currently eyeing Penelope Graves as we speak. That's Penelope eliminated on Paris' end. Just need to drag their body by the stairs and they'll be safe.
Graves is down. Excellent.
Whilst Channel, as said, lured Sean Rose away with a chain lure, has them knocked out. Moving back to the technician area. Where Maya Parvati usually walks by, although they are walking away from it right now. Are they going to make another chain lure? No, they're not. They did try. ChannelJoined did try to get another chain lure on Maya, but they were unfortunately a bit too far away. Moving a bit too far away from the technician area. Channel will, however, continue on moving around the large training area barn, up the stairs to the second floor of the training area. They're aiming down the pistol. Where are they going to shoot it? I am intrigued. On Paris' end, they are in the technician's room, where Sean Rose sometimes comes in to wash their hands. Having knocked out both technicians there. They are still in the militia elite disguise. Oh, I see now on Channel's end that they're doing a peekaboo on Maya Parvati. Right, I understand. Making a peekaboo so they walk up to the second floor of the barn. And with a syringe in hand, this is quite a good opportunity to get a lethal injection kill on Maya Parvati. However, speaking of that, Para has also reached an opportunity for such a kill with the classic isolation by the technician area, and that's Maya Parvati eliminated for Para, with ChannelJoined following suit.
Maya Parvati is down.
Very, very nice. So that's 2 targets eliminated for Para, Sean Rose and Escherberg remaining, and 1 target eliminated for ChannelJoined, Escherberg, Penelope Graves, and Sean Rose remaining. And on Para's end, we did just see them place a breaching charge on a drum barrel just now. I believe they will be moving towards the Scarecrow now to try and get their disguise. Yes, they will. I believe they have good NPC placement for not being spotted. There we go. And we will see Sean Rose is still on and about on Para's end, whilst Channel did spend some time getting Sean Rose knocked out. In fact, I believe Channel has all of their remaining targets knocked out. They've just now reached the basement in the Technician disguise, having shot Penelope Graves in the head. And now they also have Sean Rose and Esterberg remaining. On Para's end, we will see that Esterberg is in the technician's room washing their hands. A bit of a whoosh on Para's end, a bit of a whoosh, as Esterberg is walking around the table. Oh my.
Okay, noobs, get back to it. This is over.
ChannelJoined knocking out one of the guards by the ever so lovely Militia Cook box knockout spot, the one and only.
What?
What is Para doing? Are they trying to lure out Esterberg to the drum oil, to the drum barrel? I'm not sure. We will see though that ChannelJoined has knocked out the Militia Cook. Please don't rip. Thank you. They are 7 minutes into the run, so that would be a very costly rip at this current point in time. Para, dressed as a technician, knocked out Esterberg in the doorway there. So now they need to drag them to the drum barrel. This could be a situation and a half for Para. There's lots of eyes around, lots of eyes that can catch someone dragging the body of Sean Rose. And as we speak, whilst Para has that situation,
So you're all set for the sting? Sure.
like while they have that situation, ChannelJoined eliminated Esterberg a few moments prior, and has just now gotten the Scarecrow disguise. Yes, I am aware there is a spam bot. Don't you worry, everyone. I'm working on it. There we go. Now, Para, as said, in quite the pickle. ChannelJoined, Scarecrow disguise in hand. Esterberg, Sean Rose, isolated. Just need to make the huge trek towards where they've got Sean Rose isolated without getting spotted. Easy. 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 Easy, easy, easy. Oh, look at this. Look on Para's end. They're making it. They're making it. They're dragging the body. They're dragging the body towards the drum barrel. But they do have some guards approaching. They do have some guards approaching. That's red guns. That's red guards. That's red guns. I guess it would have been difficult to have it end any other way than red guns. I suppose it would have been very difficult to do that. But still incredibly unfortunate either way. Bloody heck. Would have been so good if that could have actually worked. I would have loved for it to have actually worked. On ChannelJoined's end, we are reaching 10 minutes in-game time very shortly. I mean, we've reached like 11 minutes real time that this spin has been going. ChannelJoined has reached the demolitions area as a Scarecrow, all without being spotted, making quite a run for it, across here, through all these hay bales, I believe they're called. And through the tiny, tiny little window where they have Sean Rose isolated. They've made it. And now we can maybe see their plan come to fruition. There's the drum barrel right there. By the default starting location to Colorado. And a guard by that drum barrel. Channel has distracted that guard with a thrown item. A thrown item of which the guard moves away from. Para, regaining lost ground, having gone with a different start this time, starting up with the bridge, dragging Penelope down to the basement, where they've got an isolated Escherberg. ChannelJoined. This is another situation where they're dragging a body with potential eyes that could spot it. They made a pistol shot for one of those eyes by the demolition area. And that's not even mentioning the guards by the default starting area. One of them moving towards the drum barrel now. They spotted the body. The guard moving towards the drum barrel spotted the body that ChannelJoined was dragging. That's a rip. Over 10 minutes in-game time. 13 minutes real time, for that matter. And it's a restart. Both our players are now on fairly even ground. Para having a slight advantage, being 2 minutes into the run now, with Channel having only now just started 30 seconds into the run. But oh my...
JHQ, how copy over?
Oh my... Such unfortunate rips from both of these players. Such unfortunate rips. We will see Para being by the garage, having lured Maya Parvati to that lovely, lovely container we know and love. They have the syringe in hand. That's Maya Parvati eliminated on Para's end. 2 minutes and 50 seconds into the run. ChannelJoined, having dragged Penelope Graves to the basement stairs. As Para moves towards the outside kitchen area, there is the guard by the wooden box. That's them knocked out. Now might be a time. They will be moving past the kitchen guard, actually. They will be moving past the militia cook. As ChannelJoined has gotten themselves a scarecrow disguise while I wasn't looking. And Para walks past the scarecrow disguise. Oh, they're putting away their shotgun, of course. You can't, yeah, my bad. You can't wear the shotgun when getting the disguise. But they've gotten this, they've gotten the disguise now. Still leaving their shotgun behind the wall where you get the scarecrow disguise. Moving into the kitchen area as Scarecrow. As ChannelJoined has moved into the demolition area as a Scarecrow. Oh no, are they going to try this again? Oh no, are they going to try this again? With dragging Sean Rose to the drum barrel, this time just early on in the run instead of 10 minutes into the run. Ooh, I don't know.
What?
Ooh, I don't know about that, my friend.
Stop throwing shit around.
That is a bit nerve-wracking. That is a bit of a nerve-wracking strategy you are putting forward here.
Was that really it?
As Para has Sean Rose
What the fuck is that?
in the technician area, about to wash their hands, but they've
Stop
caught
throwing
Sean
stuff around.
Rose.
This is not
They've
chill.
caught Sean Rose with a chain lure. A chain lure that could reach all the way to the drum barrel. Ooh, Ooh, this could be a very good opportunity for Para. Will they be able to do it? They have the Scarecrow disguise now. They have Sean Rose by the fire barrel, but the fire barrel is blocked with a tractor moving out to the area with a big whoosh from the walking guard there. Sean Rose is walking away from the barrel. That's a gunshot. That's a gunshot onto the barrel.
That's odd.
Sean Rose has been caught! Sean Rose has been caught! Sean Rose has been caught! They go to investigate the gunshot. No! No! Para! No! No! They had it! They had it! They had it! They had Sean Rose right there! They had them right there! They had Sean Rose! They even got them with the fire barrel as well! Only to walk around the tractor and get caught by the guard who was walking. No! No! And that's a restart for Channel as well? That's a restart for Channel as well? They just... a restart for Channel as they also had Sean Rose by a fire barrel, although with a bit too many guards nearby, and I believe they triggered a target lockdown of sorts, last I checked. Oh no, this will not do. This will not do at all. This is no good. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for both of our players. Both having restarted, and we're about 12 minutes left of the spin. We have 12 minutes left of the spin now. Oh god, okay. Okie doke. Let's do this one more time.
So, young friend.
Come on.
Both of our players have the same starting locations now. Both starting off by the bridge. Both isolating Esterberg. Both isolating Penelope by the stairs. Although Para has a slight lead on this front. A very, very tiny lead of only about 25 seconds as they move towards the outside kitchen area once again. ChannelJoined just now moving out of the house, moving towards the Scarecrow. We might see a similar attempt to last round, where they try again with that same drum barrel by the default starting point. Are you kidding with me? I saw that rip on Paris and that was depressing. That was depressing. Going into the technician area to knock out the technician and having two guards outside spotted through the window in the door. What the heck? That is some rotten luck on Para's end. Some absolutely rotten luck. As we see on channel, we will see that my suspicions have been confirmed. They will be retrying once again with Sean Rose and the drum barrel by the default start. Shooting a pistol shot by the guard who's at the drum barrel. Initiating the chain lure for Sean Rose. Is that another restart for Para? I don't even know what happened that time. It was so early and so quick, I didn't even see what happened.
Come on, I've got nothing here. Returning to post.
Channel.
What?
Trying their best with the chain lure here with the phone. That's...
Hey! This area is...
They have gotten spotted by Sean.
Help me!
They have gotten spotted by Sean, and that's a target lockdown. Are you kidding with me? They got spotted by Sean, and that's a target lockdown. Are you kidding with me? 9 minutes! 9 minutes left, everybody. 9 minutes. That's another restart for ChannelJoined, just as they restart. Para 50 seconds into the run. about to isolate Penelope. Oh.
The guy.
Oh. Okay. Para having a bit of deja vu here, but they have a tiny, tiny lead to over channel once again. As they are walking through the outside kitchen area. Breaching charge in hand. Will they knock out this guard who's by the box? No, they will not. They will move towards the technician's room once again. Just eyeing for those two guards that ripped them last time. That's one technician knocked out. That's two technicians knocked out. No guards noticing this time, so that's good. You can see them on the minimap as they approach the technician's house and just walk past it. Oh, those backstabbers. Oh, Para. Militia elite disguise in hand. Maya has reached the mechanics area. Let's see if Para can get them isolated. And for that matter, just get the kill. That's the generator being shot. That's the wrench thrown. And if we look, we will see that Maya has been caught by the wrench. Another wrench throw by the box. And I believe we'll soon see a confirmed kill on Para's end. Oh, ChannelJoined having a bit of whooshes from an investigative guard as they walk through the hay bales once again as that scarecrow.
Okay, everyone step back.
Oh, about to make a chain door once again on Sean Rose. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. That's a restart for Para as they knocked out a guard by the militia cook wooden box.
No, I don't need
That god forbidden militia cook wooden box that has ripped so many players before you. And that is the end of Parapluie. With only 6 minutes left on the spin, it is unfortunately too late to complete this. All that remains is to see if ChannelJoined can complete this.
Okay.
And if nothing else, can they at least get this drum barrel kill on Sean Rose? I want to see if they can actually get that in time before this here spin ends.
Find out who threw that.
That's Sean Rose moving back to the safe. That's a gigantic whoosh on ChannelJoined, and is that's a guard being burnt up by the drum barrel? That was a guard being burnt up by the drum barrel on ChannelJoined, and you kidding with me? Just that on top of all of this. Guy smoking. Of course. Of course the guy activates the drum barrel with the smoke. With them smoking, of course. Oh, as a note from Chris in the chat. Even though Channel can't finish right now, we can't call the spin just yet while they're still attempting. We'll give him a, or nah, screw it. We had another, okay. Chris said that and then immediately just said, nah, screw it. Is that it then? 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I mean, channel is still playing. Having isolated both Esterberg and Penelope Graves now as we speak. Moving them down the stairs. Let's see, can you do this within 3 minutes? Can you do this within 3 minutes and 20 seconds? Or rather, can you make the drum barrel kill in 3 minutes and 20 seconds? I know I said something similar last run. Of wanting to see the drum barrel kill be performed successfully. But I'll say it again. Will we get to see it? Will we get to see it? As we near the end of the spin. This awful, awful, awful spin. Oh my. Nope. Okay, Chris has decided to call it there. Chris has decided to call it quits there. Neither player has time to complete the spin, so Colorado has sent in the tie. The score will be updated to 4-4 for both of our players. With ChannelJoined choosing our next map. As a friendly reminder, if there is a tie, on the map that the player has chosen, then the next map is chosen by the player who didn't choose the previous map. In this case, Colorado was chosen by Parapluie. Colorado ends in a tie, thus ChannelJoined picks the next map. And the next map in question will be Whittleton Creek. As one might have guessed from the map Para loaded up here on their stream. Whew. Let's have a quick look-see here. When will the spin arrive? It will arrive 24 minutes past the hour in about 4 free minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break. It arrives in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break as we wait for the spin to arrive. Things are going to be a bit silent, but I'll be right back. Oh boy.
Richard, you are such a fool! How could you forget the class? All you had to do was remember the dash.
Possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
Is that?
Someone!
Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man.
Stand back. I'll check it out.
Have a fly.
Got some strange
Read more
noise.
about Charles Blake
But
III
be
and his
careful.
politically flexible platform.
I couldn't see anything out of the ordinary. False alarm.
Welcome back, and thank you for your patience, everyone. So, Whittleton Creek is our next map. And we're looking at a possible match point for both of our players, for that matter. If one of them wins this next map, they will be moving on in the tournament and will be going up against Pidgeotto in their next match. However, if things were to end in another tie, we would be moving on to yet another map. Oh boy, 2 ties already. Why not make it a third? Why not make this more intense than it already is? But no matter. Let's see how things turn out this time. It is Janus with a fire axe as Spencer the Hammer Green, and Nolan Cassidy with a falling object as the Exterminator. If I recall correctly, that falling object for Nolan would be in the house for sale now, wouldn't it? And a fire axe for Janus. Excuse my throat for just a moment. Ah! Both of our players have now loaded
Janus
in.
is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another
Both
resident
of our
of
players have
Providence.
loaded in as we speak.
James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to
With
stop
ChannelJoined
his
starting
annual
off as an
landing of a
exterminator,
helicopter near the local
getting the
creek.
cigar
The
box
lawsuit also
hidden in the
mentions
garden,
Nolan
or in the
Cassidy.
nature reserve, as
his
Para
unlawful
has gone with the
surveillance around
default
town.
start, if I saw that
So
correctly,
Janus takes a helicopter trip once
getting
per
a
year.
generator
I think we're onto
for
something here,
Spencer
47.
to investigate.
A cigar
That
box with
Spencer
a few
knocked out in
cigars
the
and a
garage.
knife inside. Well, this is very
That's
interesting.
their disguise.
A letter from Janus to
I have no
The note
idea what you're
indicates that
talking
the box
about
was
with
given
me
to
being a
Janus by the
crow,
constant,
big
as per
machete in the
tradition
chat.
of
I have
Parapluie.
no idea what you're talking about.
47. This could mean the constant
Para
and
has
Janus
now
meet up
hidden
on a
Spencer's
regular
body.
basis.
Oh, as ChannelJoined
Excellent.
has also entered the garage, albeit as an exterminator and 2 clues in hand. Also
A letter
having
from
activated
Janus
the
to someone
generator,
called Zoe.
also
It looks
having
like a
knocked
draft,
out
and it's full of
Spencer.
explicit descriptions of
That's
how
them
unhappy
being
Janus
put in
is
the
with Zoe
freezer
and her
soon
sister,
enough.
having been
And with
appointed
the letter
chairwoman
in
of
their
the
hands
Arts
that Spencer drops. That's all 3 clues already
This is a good
complete for ChannelJoined.
find,
Very, very nice, very, very nice.
Need to get
Para has now gotten themselves the fire axe in, I believe this is Batty's garden. Still in the Spencer disguise, mind you. I'm unsure where Nolan is currently as we speak. And either way, that's technically not of note, I would guess, as Para is moving towards Janus with the tools in hand required to eliminate them. As Channel has gotten themselves 6 muffins in hand, plays down a muffin for the salesman to munch down upon. As Para has entered the kitchen of Janus, knocking out the kitchen guard. We can see on the minimap that they have a stash in Janus's garage. There's Gunther in the living room, Janus sitting on the couch as well, and that's an axe to Janus's face. Excellently executed by Para there.
Feels like an easy
Very, very well done. That's Janus's body put in a safe position. And we will see Para moving out in Gunther's body. Gunther's clothes, sorry. In Gunther's clothes. Into the neighborhood party. And towards the property of Nolan Cassidy. ChannelJoined is still feeding the salesman muffins. What are you doing?
He's interested in the Schmidt
What's
the
the
one
play
that
here,
Japan
Channel?
up
What the fuck? What the frick are you doing, Channel? Have you been waiting for Nolan Cassidy? Is that what's been going down as they walk down the street investigating the barbecue party? I do not know. I'm just gonna watch Para here, who's lured the salesman into some bushes, calmered them, and now has their clothes. Moving towards Nolan Cassidy as we speak, who's down the street, sort of close to the house for sale, just outside the bug SWAT van.
Mr. Cassidy, I'm sorry for the delay.
And there we go. That's Para starting the escort for Nolan Cassidy towards the house. ChannelJoined seems to have moved on from the salesman, now moving towards Janus with a fire axe in hand, in the Spencer disguise, as Para knocks out the plumber inside the house for sale, just in time for Nolan to arrive by the entrance. Ah, finally, I've had my eye on this place for quite some time. Let's see what sort of secrets she holds. As Nolan now enters the living room. This is the downstairs living room. Yes, this is the downstairs living room. There's the bodyguard of Nolan having entered. Careful now, because Para calmered the bodyguard, and Nolan did notice it. They do have red guns right now, but I think they're safe. We'll only know for sure once they actually make the elimination, though. That was a bit nerve-wracking, but I think they're safe. They've moved out of the house now with a crowbar in hand, moving towards the exterminator by the bug SWAT van. There we go, that's the exterminator knocked out and dragged into the bushes. As Channel is on the upstairs floor of Janus's property, having activated the gramophone, Spencer disguise, fire axe in hand, awaiting Janus to arrive. Whilst on Para's end, they have successfully eliminated Nolan Cassidy. We will confirm that they have green guns once again. And this is looking very, very promising for Para, because they only have 2 clues left, that being the lawsuit documents and the cigar box, and they are in Batty's property. Batty just now entering the tool shed where Para needs to enter. Para just missed going through the door as Batty was going through it, but it's okay. They can just go through the window now. Get the documents. This isn't the trespassing area, so that's good. They got the shovel now. Just need to get the cigar box. And while Channel has eliminated Janus and only has Nolan Cassidy left, I do believe it's a bit too late, as Para has gotten himself a cigar box, is moving out of the frog pond, and they will be making a very, very clean exit. Very, very well played by Para. GG's. They are... So Channel, I believe, will still wait a moment for Channel, because they do have Nolan Cassidy in the house for sale. Well, I mean, as I say that, that's when the spin gets removed from the stream, which would mean that those 2 points are going to Para. I will give just a moment for ChannelJoined to maybe notice it, or maybe they'll just keep playing anyway, I'm not sure. I'll give them a bit of a moment. But in the meantime, we will confirm once again. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an unconscious witness from ChannelJoined. Never mind. Okay. Now it's definitely over. From Chris X in the chat. Parapluie has won Littleton Creek and the match. The score is 4-6. GG's. Once again, very well played by Parapluie, but also very well played from both of our players in general. This was quite the match. This was a match and a half with 2 ties, a map 1 tie, the first one in Roulette Raceway history. I have to say, very well done, very well played, very nice. And as stated earlier, whoever wins this match will be going up against Pidgey, which will be Para, who's doing just that. Ah, and hello, Caliphant, in the chat. We've just finished the match, but how it works... Hello! How it works is... 2 players go up in the Hitman map with specific conditions of what disguise and what kill condition to kill the targets in, and whoever does it first wins. With a point system, of course. And in this particular case, Para has finished the maps with 6 points against ChannelJoined, who had 4 points, and will be going up against Pidgearrow in round 3 of the lower bracket. And while, Caliphant, while you may have missed this current match, we will have one in about, what will it be, 2 hours and 30 minutes if you're around for that. It'll be... Okay, so this is a bit outdated. It is a bit outdated on the current screen that I'm showing, but the match in question is between the Reaper 47 and Quaddle T. It'll be at 1 AM CET, Central European Time, as stated, in about 2 hours and 25 minutes, actually. Now that I look at the time closer. These 2 players will be going up against each other. It'll be on this very channel. I will be the person shoutcasting this particular match. And for those who are interested in watching it, I hope to see you there. If nothing else, this has been a very, very lovely match, and a very exciting match for that matter. You've all been a very lovely audience, and I thank you all for watching. Thanks again to Chris for being our admin, thanks again to our players, and see you all around. Bye for now.